Hi friends, welcome to my channel. This is Taimur, and my channel is the Cloud Security Guy. And if you're new here, I talk about things like cloud security, artificial intelligence, and general cybersecurity career advice. And one thing which I've been trying to start, is to discuss latest security reports. Cybersecurity, AI, cloud security. It's such a fast field, developing field. Things keep changing all the time, new things are coming out. So this is the reason I've started this series, where what I do is I go over the latest reports, the latest news, latest things which might turn into like a very happening trend further down the road, and things which I feel should be given importance. I'm trying to add this to my usual videos and give my own opinion about these things. I could be completely wrong here also, but I thought this would be a good way to break it up and add some new things to the normal videos that I do. And I something very very important, guys, which I wanted to discuss, which is this one, which is an AI powered black mamba, like a malware which has been created, as a proof of concept by researchers, and it evades the modern EDR solutions which are there. So it's pretty cool, and it was created with the same language model that ChatGPT uses. So what am I talking about here? I'm going to link the article here in the comment section. You can also take a look. So basically, what they did was they created a proof of a concept, AI driven, like a cyber attack. What happens is it changes its code, and it's able to evade all the latest anti-malware solutions which are there. So you can see there it uses a large language model, LLM, which is the same technology which ChatGPT uses, and it's polymorphic. What does that mean? It keeps changing. So this is an AI powered malware, which I believe is going to become more and more common. And what the cool thing about it is, a lot of solutions, what they do is they detect when your command and control, when the malware calls out to a CNC server, command and control infrastructure, some other server on the internet. That is when usually EDR solutions can detect it. It doesn't use that, it actually uses Microsoft Teams. So traditional solutions like EDR, they leverage multi-layer data intelligence tools, but what they do is like they actually tested out this attack against a very industry leading EDR. They have not mentioned the name of the solution. Of course, they don't want to get into trouble, but they checked it out, and this solution was not able to detect it. And this solution is supposed to be state of the art, just to show you just how dangerous it is. So what it does is this AI powered malware, it can collect sensitive information like usernames, passwords, credit card numbers, okay? And it sends it out using Microsoft Teams. So it doesn't send out through like some malicious server or some other, because Microsoft Teams is a legitimate channel, right? So that's the cool thing about it. And since it's encrypted, it's usually difficult to look inside it, right? And it's based on an open source Python package. So all of these things which are using, it's very very legitimate, But AI powered attacks, like they said, it's going to become more and more common now, and especially ones which can evade your traditional security solutions. And the cool thing about it is it's AI powered. It's using the same engine which uses ChatGPT uses, right? And it's using Microsoft Teams. If you're using Microsoft Teams, there are ways in which you can connect DLP solutions to it and find out if there is anything like credit card numbers, passwords. I would recommend you refine your policies if you are doing. This is pretty cool. What the researchers said, by eliminating command and this C2 communications, right? The command and control, and generating new unique code at runtime because of AI, it's virtually undetectable by today's predictive security solutions. So usually, I mean, you're using EDR and using other things as part of your security stack, right? But that's the way AI is using, right? It's able to change its code continuously, and it's using legitimate what do you call channels like Microsoft Teams. So this is pretty cool, and I thought, like, definitely I would recommend you check out this one also. This is the actual research paper. I'll put all of them within the comment section. I definitely recommend checking it out, because this attack will only become more and more common over time. Like I've mentioned many many times, AI, it's really gonna change the security landscape, and it's gonna like power a lot of cybersecurity solutions, but it's going to introduce new attacks also. So this is the what do you call? They mentioned that ChatGPT and about ChatGPT, and they thought of using it for a malicious, like an AI generated polymorphic malware, and they've already demonstrated it's not detectable by EDR, right? So this proof of concept is out there, and so believe me, this attack is going to happen. So they can evade detection by exploiting the model's inability to recognize it as a malicious pattern, which is basically it's evading the EDR, right? And because AI is there and driving cyber attacks, it'll be very different to how the EDR is expecting, right? So you can go through the complete report. I don't want to bore you by reading it. But like I said, the main thing, remember, there is no command and control infrastructure here. It's using Microsoft Teams. So I would recommend getting visibility into Microsoft Teams. There are ways you can create DLP rules for that. And like they've completely mentioned, they've eliminated, like I said, and they've used AI code generative techniques that can synthesize new malware variants, changing the code every time. So it can evade the traditional detection mechanisms, right? So it's using Python here, and you can check, and this is very important. It was tested against an industry-leading EDR, which will remain nameless many times, and zero alerts or detection. So it was able to completely avoid it. Okay. So they've gone through the whole thing, how it can collect sensitive information, usernames, passwords, credit card numbers, and other personal information. So it uses a Microsoft Teams webhook to send the collected data back to the malicious Teams channel. Okay. So pretty cool. I mean, I really liked what this was. And believe me when I say this attack is going to become more and more common. So go through this. They have a complete report also. I mean, actually you can download the entire report, and they go into detail about how they've actually created it. What are the you can see the Microsoft Teams and how it's using it, how the actual code was generated. You can see here, right? What was the prompting code? So if you're interested, I would recommend going through it. How it's like on the fly program modification, right? How it's doing it, how it's using the obfuscation, and how it's able to avoid the being detected. How it's using the webhooks for Microsoft Teams. So you can see here, pretty cool the way they're doing it. I really like it, right? And how they're compiling Python to use it to change its code anytime. So yeah, you can see this. This is the main things. While EDR and other solutions they're very important nowadays, they're not foolproof. Please, this is I've always said, especially with AI and with things like LLM, like ChatGPT, the risks are becoming even more severe now. And it shows that you can synthesize polymorphic malware on the fly, which will be very, very difficult for EDR to detect. So this is something, guys, I would recommend take a look at it and think about threat modeling your own company for this based on your, what do you call the attack techniques that were highlighted here. I would definitely recommend. If you wanted advice from me, I would recommend taking a look at your Microsoft Teams to make sure that you're able to detect if somebody is using it for a malicious activity from the channels. And talking to your vendors also about this. What are they doing to actually detect these attacks? How can they stop it? Okay. I hope this was interesting to you guys. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next video. If you found this video useful, do like and subscribe to this channel. Thank you guys, and I'll see you in the next video.